I need your help. I can't tell you what it is, you can never ask me about it later, and we're gonna hurt some people.
Welcome to the Workman Experience channel, where we share how-tos for Harley-Davidson and other motorcycles, how to install motorcycle products, and advanced training, improving your physical fitness. We work with other more experienced bike professionals. Like and subscribe so that you don't miss a beat. Welcome back to the channel. I'm T-Work, and on Friday I was riding my 2022 Harley-Davidson Road Glide CVO into downtown Austin, Texas to explore the city. Now this is just after the thawing from the winter ice storm 2023 that hit us last week, so if you're like me, you were chomping at the bit, just not, couldn't wait to get back on the bike. So I was greeted with a beautiful day. I was actually trying out some of my heated gear, but it was just so warm that day. I know this is first world problems for those in the Northeast right now, but nonetheless, I was heading to Austin and trying out my gear, and such a beautiful day, not a lot of traffic, so I was on my way, and I figured, before I just go exploring, I figured I was trying to find a nice place to eat, so I went to Yelp, and I was checking some different places. So I saw a place called Phoebe's Diner, and this is at 408 11th Street in Austin, Texas. So it was a pretty good spot. I actually parked right up in front, although it did say like 15-minute parking, but you know how we roll. So, I went in, and it was kind of crowded, believe it or not. So I just said, you know what, I'm just going to kind of grab and go. So there were a lot of people just kind of hanging out. I guess it would have been a nice day to hang out, but I just wasn't feeling just sitting there, so I grabbed my stuff, grabbed my helmet. I said, you know what, let's just drink the coffee, throw the breakfast in the tour pack, and let's just explore the city and have a good time. So that's exactly what I did. It's really a good day to be in the city. The road's a little bit rough, but not as bad as a lot of other places that I've lived. And I've lived New York, Atlanta, Georgia. So as I was driving on East 15th Street, I was just exploring, so I didn't have any GPS on, and I'm riding here, and I said, okay, well, you know what, I think I'm going to make a right turn here. So I'm like, let me make a right turn. So I make this right turn, and all of a sudden, a bus. And I'm like, am I in a one-way street? So I pulled over as soon as I could. Now this is the Moody's Amphitheater, I guess, garage in the background. So that's where this whole complex is around there, if you know this area of Austin. So I was kind of shocked, and I'm like, well, I came in on that far lane, like where that red car is. So that's the lane I came up the street on. And that car, yes, I came down a one-way street. Unbelievable. I wasn't really shook because the bike was under control. But I said, let me roll this back and see, how I missed this. I'm used to looking at signage, and, I was really paying attention. So I know at this point I was going to move over to my right lane. And right away I see signage up ahead. Like it says no parking. I saw that. And I saw others right here. This one said, hospital, airport, and 35. And here, I missed it. It was right there. Simply missed it. My bad.
That's one way, Barney, let's go!
Yeah, so I almost kissed the number 10 Red River bus. So that would have been CVO meets Red River bus. So yeah, this is sort of like an overhead shot that I just really wanted to make sure that I was acquainted with this area, just kind of moving forward. So I said, let me take a closer look to really examine what that signage looks like. I think there's something that, for those people who aren't used to this area, that you should really just kind of be aware of. So you see up ahead at this light, this is where I'm going to, I made the right turn that I was not supposed to. So I do see signage here as I was riding. I said, okay, well, no parking. I saw that. I saw a hospital. I saw airport. I saw 35. And as I was coming up on Trinity, Here's the one-way sign right in the middle. I guess those who know it's there, you know it's there. I missed it. I should have saw that. But I generally am used to seeing that if you were going to go straight, or there should be a sign here that says no right turn, especially if it's a one-way coming through here. So this one over here, this one says no parking. But I know it's our responsibility to know the road, but I think that that's something that's truly missing, is the fact that it doesn't say no right turn. So let me know what you feel about that. So, yep, I almost ruined a perfectly good breakfast, to say the least. But all in all, I still had a nice time exploring the city. But yeah, the dangers out there are real. And, we talk about different things that you can control. Well, this is something I felt that is my responsibility to be really looking around at the roads. But now that I know how the signage is in Austin, I definitely want to make this a point of pointing this out for everybody else as well. So, as I go through the road, so it's really, I really wanted to drive more in the city. I want to spend some more time in the city. You're picking the right time of day to go to, right? I'm not hitting any traffic on the way there. I'm not hitting any traffic on the way back. So I always time the trips that I make. And I've learned that since the days I lived in New York, driving on the Long Island Expressway. And then also in Georgia, right, on 400. You know to try to, well, 400 you really can't time it in Georgia, but thanks everybody for listening in. You be safe out there, and like and subscribe, and I'll be sharing more content with you moving forward. Take care and be safe.